You've probably seen those Korean etiquette videos that tell you things like always give a business card with 2 hands, never write someone's name in red, bow to people, etc. Yeah, none of that matters for foreign travelers. Most of those videos exist just to scare you and get views. So today, we're getting a real, no BS guide on what foreigners actually need to know when traveling in Korea. Only the things that will really get you in trouble or make your trip 10 times smoother. So let's get into it. Before we start, if you're wondering what it's like to travel in Korea without speaking Korean at all, I already have a video titled What It's Like to Travel to Korea Without Knowing Korean. That one gives you a full 1-day point of view of being a foreigner here, so check it out after this. In today's video, I'll cover 7 things you should never do in Korea and 4 things you must do to survive Korea like a local. Straightforward, honest, no irrelevant cultural trivia. So number 1, don't walk around naked in the sauna, beach, or pool. If you're a European, listen carefully. In Europe, many saunas are mixed gender and fully nude. But in Korea, being naked in a mixed sauna, beach, or pool, a little crime. Yes, police level crime. Even if a sign says wear a swimsuit, I've seen European tourists, especially older ones, just walk in completely naked because that's what they do back home. In Korea, however, that will absolutely get you reported. Mixed gender saunas, you must wear clothes or a sauna uniform. Pools or beaches, always wear swimwear. Gender separated baths, here, being naked is normal. Everyone is naked together, just like a Japanese onsen. So, naked only in single gender baths. Everywhere else, keep clothes on. Number 2, don't smoke anywhere you want. You will get fined. In Europe or the US, people smoke everywhere. Bus stops, parks, even next to kids. In Korea, however, that's a huge no. Most public smoking is illegal here. You must find a designated smoking booth or just simply follow other smokers. If you smoke outside the zone, on-the-spot fines. And Koreans do report people. Number 3, don't sit in the priority seats on buses or subways. This is one of the biggest complaints locals have about tourists. Priority seats are marked very clearly in English as well. Seats for pregnant women, the elderly, the disabled. Even if they're empty, do not sit there. Locals get genuinely angry about this. Also, on the subway, the seats at the end of each long row, painted in pink, those are pregnancy seats. Never sit there unless you want extremely dirty looks. Number 4, don't wear shoes inside a Korean home. If you're invited into someone's house in Korea, or even many Airbnbs, your shoes come off immediately at the entrance. Not because it's just cultural, but because Korean homes are kept extremely clean and outdoor dirt is simply not allowed inside. And here's my personal opinion. I honestly think the Western habit of wearing shoes indoors, even into the bedroom or carpeted areas, might be one of the reasons bed bugs spread so easily in some countries. Meanwhile, in Korea, where shoes are always removed at the door, bed bugs are almost non-existent. I'm not saying it's the only factor, but it definitely feels connected. So just slip your shoes off here. Easy. Number 5, don't blow your nose loudly in restaurants. This is something I see all the time in Europe. People blow their noses while others are eating and nobody cares. In Korea, this is extremely rude and honestly kind of disgusting in public dining. Not my words, but something many Koreans openly express. If your nose is running, just quietly step outside for a moment. Do not do it at the table. Number 6, don't talk loudly or use speakerphone in public spaces. Koreans keep things very quiet on buses, subways, elevators, or cafes. If you need to take a call, keep your voice low or use earphones. Never use speakerphone in enclosed spaces. You'll never see Koreans blasting their private phone conversations in a subway car. Don't be that foreigner. And here's a part many travelers don't know. On buses, if you're talking loudly on speakerphone, the driver might literally tell you to stop. Finally, number 7. don't leave tips on the table. Americans always ask this. Korea is a no tipping culture. If you leave money on the table, the staff will often chase you to return it. Yes, right. The only exception, if you're at a Korean barbecue restaurant and a server personally cooks your meat for you the whole meal, some Koreans tip maybe 10,000 won, which is around 7 US dollars, as a small thank you. Not expected, not required, but generally, no tip. And one more thing, there's also no keep the change culture here. People don't just hand over the extra coins or small bills as a casual gesture. If you're wondering whether Koreans get offended by tips or leftover change, no. Nobody hates receiving money in a capitalist society, right? But it's just not part of the culture, so it feels unusual and unnecessary. Okay, now that we've covered what not to do in Korea as a foreigner, let's switch gears and talk about what you should do. And of course, these ones are actually useful as well. Number 1, on buses, tap your card when you get on and when you get off. This confuses a lot of travelers. You enter through the front door, then tap your card. When getting off, you must also tap again at the back door. If you forget, you'll get overcharged. Here's another travel tip. As for the card, most foreigners cannot use an international card to tap on and off in Korea. You need to get a T-Money card. It's cheap, easy, and works every time. Don't know how? Again, watch my one-day trip as a foreigner video. Number 2, prepare to stand near the exit before the bus arrives. Korean buses move fast. If you wait until the bus fully stops to stand up and walk to the door, the driver may simply close the door and drive off. I know, it sounds absurd to most foreigners, but that's genuinely how it works in Korea. That's why many locals stand near the back door in advance to prepare. So just do the same. Number 3, in restaurants, walk to the counter to pay. Servers bring you food, but they don't bring your bill. When you're done eating, go to the cashier near the exit and say, "I'll pay," or just simply show your credit card. Simple. Number 4, don't rely on Apple Pay or Google Pay. They barely work in Korea. Some premium stores accept them, but most local places do not. You need Samsung Pay on your Samsung phone or a physical credit or debit card. Good news, almost every store, even tiny market stalls, accept cards. So you don't need much cash in Korea, except maybe for Gwangjang market. Visit better local markets instead. Lastly, watch my detailed tutorials if you need help navigating Korea. I have step-by-step videos for where to go, where to stay, what to do, itinerary tips, payment, transportation, restaurant tips, and many more. They cover specific situations in detail, so check it out. So, was this helpful? Today, I gave you only the real practical do's and don'ts that actually matter in Korea. No fake rules, no clickbait drama, just the things that truly affect your trip. If you want more honest Korean travel guides, check my other videos and my tutorial playlist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next fun and useful video.